If you've watched my channel for a long time, you will know that I'm a big advocate of making money for yourself online. In the past year or so, I've been an eBay seller. I documented my first couple of weeks and I'm still going at it, even though I don't talk about it as much here on the channel. In the past month, my eBay opinions have changed, not necessarily just on eBay, but on reselling as a whole. In the past month, I've actually gotten a job, and this has taught me so much. What I've learned about work I've disclosed in a different video, but to cut a very long story short if you don't want to watch that one, work is something which I can't imagine myself doing for the next 60 years. It's giving away the best years of your life and you're not being rewarded fairly for it, in my opinion. So, my opinions on reselling have changed. And I want to share this with you guys. I want to share this next step in the reselling journey. If you guys have been members of my Patreon or even watched some of my reselling videos here on YouTube, you will know that I recommend that you guys do maybe between 3 and 5 eBay listings a day. And I say you can make a decent side income from this. It's what I've been doing for the past, realistically, about 15 months, maybe a bit more. And I can't lie, I've made a decent amount of revenue and profit. I'm happy with that. But working has really opened my eyes to a number of things. It's opened my eyes to the fact that selling stuff is a very viable way of making an income for yourself. And like I say, I've made a decent part-time income, if I'm honest, but I've not worked full-time on the eBay business. My opinions on this are now changing, and I'm giving this a full go, right? If you have to work on something in life, you might as well choose what it is. I've got the choice of maybe picking up some overtime shifts at work and maybe doing, 12 hours a day, or maybe doing 6 to 8 hours a day listing stuff on eBay, or less even. In the past month, I've been listing 150 items a week on eBay, drop shipping items, long story, which I speak about on Patreon. If you want to learn about that, link in the bio. But I've been listing 150 drop shipped items, and I just want to see where this journey is going to take me if I take it full time. Honestly, my sales are starting to rapidly increase. And for the first time in a long time, maybe 7 or 8 months to be honest, I'm starting to see days where my revenue, not profits, but revenue is in the high hundreds. High hundreds. We're talking between 500 and £1,000, right? I'm starting to see offers coming in at an unbelievable pace. I'm starting to see my impressions and sales figures just generally rocket, and I'm getting to a point where my revenue, like I say, is high hundreds a day sometimes low hundreds, maybe 1, 2, but that's not bad, right? And it's getting to the overall average of about £4,000 a month at this stage. Realistically, to have the sort of lifestyle that I want from selling on eBay, I need to make about £8,000 to £10,000 a month. And people might say, well, that's an unbelievable or unrealistic goal. I'm halfway there, right? And rapidly this is increasing. Honestly, in the past month, my revenues, not profits, but it will be about the same. They will have done about the same thing, have doubled, right? They've doubled in the past month because I'm putting in the effort now. And at this pace, and at a faster pace, which I intend to go at going forwards, it's not unbelievable to see this happen again. Now, a lot of people do the eBay thing that I teach as a side mission, and I think that's fair enough. But what I've learned from work is, you've got to work at something, right? Because if you're not doing your own businesses, whether it's eBay, YouTube, Patreon, whatever, life will find a path for you. And that's going to be working somewhere for probably 8 hours a day. When I'm doing my eBay listings, I get the choice of what I want to do and how I want to do it. If I want to list 4 hours in the morning, 3 hours at night, or 2 hours at night, that's completely acceptable. If I want to have headphones on, listen to music, that's okay. If I want to do it in front of the TV, completely fine. If I want to do it whilst watching a show, no one cares. There's no one checking in on me. And in a way that's more difficult because you have to manage yourself, but it's also a lot more rewarding and it's a lot more freeing, right? You can do it also in a coffee shop or a cafe. You can do it somewhere every day, right? Let's be honest. If a coffee from Starbucks or Costa or wherever costs £5-6, it's not even an unreasonable cost if you're making £1,000 a day revenue to go sit in a cafe and do your work. You can do a different cafe every day. So I've learned that the world of reselling can be quite, not necessarily glamorous, but a lot easier than work. And I've also learned that you can make a decent amount of income. I've already known that because I've already done it. Thousands of pounds a month. But we need to bring that to thousands of pounds of profit a week, I think. And I'm working on doing that now. So what am I trying to say here? I'm trying to say my opinions on the eBay journey have changed. And not just eBay, but a few of the other reselling channels that I am trying on and will be expanding going forwards. I'm now giving this my all, right? And I know I kind of said that I was before, and I'm not even going to lie, right? Because your opinions change, or at least if you're an open-minded person, your opinions on life can change. I did think I was giving it a good go. But little did I know how much extra effort was in my abilities, kind of. And I'm definitely going to be capitalizing upon this now. So what am I saying here? I'm saying that this is going to be an interesting journey to display on YouTube, but I see stories about people making millions from reselling, whether it is on eBay or other sites, I don't even care. And I'm just thinking, yeah, it's time to actually claim a bit of that pie. Now, obviously a few thousand in profit a month is not bad, but look, it's not Lamborghini money. It's livable money, but it's not Lamborghini money, it's not Ferrari money, and that's kind of what I'm aiming for. I'm aiming for a lifestyle, right? And I want to just make it known that this, not just to you guys, to myself, so that I can look back on this, that this is a new phase. This is a phase of genuine working hard on something. It's not necessarily the typical path. I'm not saying that I'm going to get an office job and work 12-hour shifts. Why should I? I don't have to, right? I can make a lot more online. It's funny because I have got a part-time job, and every single shift that I've been in for, it's almost comical in a way. Because I've been obviously taking the eBay selling a lot more seriously, every shift I've been in for, this is not a lie, every shift I've been in for, I have made 2 to 3 times that in the day reselling online. That's just a fact of the matter. So I think that there's something here. No, in fact, no, I know that there's something here. If I expand this and give it my complete all, if I take every avenue that I can for success, not only what will I be able to learn to attract more people to the Patreon page, because obviously I am trying to build revenue streams, I'm not going to lie to you guys, full transparency, but I also want to provide value, right? So what more value can I provide to people who want to learn? And what more income can I provide to myself? I'm going to find out, but I wonder if any of you guys will join me on this journey, maybe listing 30, 40, 50 items a week, and seeing what happens. I'm going to keep you guys updated, but I wanted to kind of make this video not necessarily to explain everything, in a way to explain everything, but also to show to myself, you said this, you've now got to follow through on it because you said it to YouTube. So yeah, it's been really interesting, and my opinions on reselling now are, I think I can make this a full-time thing, and I'm going to try prove it to myself. So that's what my new opinions are, that's how my opinions have changed. I now think this is something that could be a genuinely scalable business to a high degree, maybe hundreds of thousands of revenue a year, but I've got to get to the point where I'm there, right? And obviously that's going to come with a degree of work. So thank you guys, I'll see you soon, and thank you for watching.